Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on your time zone. Okay, so today's simple technique is something I learned many years ago, about 93, 94. And it's a shamanic technique, and it's for calling back lost parts of yourself. Now, you may know this, that the word shaman actually refers to the medicine people of the Tungus Valley of Siberia. However, anthropologists decided to use that word to describe any kind of tribal spirituality, or animism as it's called. So shamanism is really from the Tungus, Siberia, but it's now used very liberally across the world. And a shaman is someone who's raised in a tribe, in a community from a very young age, and that is their role, to serve the tribe, the community, as shaman, as sort of a conduit between spiritual and worldly. Now, there are a lot of people that practice shamanism now, but a real shaman is someone raised from childhood in the village in the community settings. Anybody else, according to the anthropologist and expert on shamanism, Michael Harner, is a shamanic practitioner. So there's a big difference. Anyway, I'm neither a shaman nor a shamanic practitioner. I'm just some guy sharing some simple tips. Okay, so anything to do with ceremony, ritual, practice, it's all about intention. The stronger your intention, the stronger the reaction. So what I want you to do is I want you to cast your mind back and think about a time where you had maybe a bad experience, or you're upset, or you felt trapped, and I want you to literally say with strong intent that I call myself back from that time. Now, it might be more than one experience. It could have been, for example, all the times that you had low self-esteem and you didn't assert yourself in situations with people. So you could focus on those, but then you say with strong intent, I call back myself, the lost parts of myself from that time or those times. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a moment to reflect on what you'd like to call back, which lost parts of yourself. So while we're reflecting and thinking, let's just do a short breathe in through our nose on a count to 5 and out through our mouth on a count to 5, and we can think about which time we want to call back now. Breathe in through your nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so I've got one for me. I've been a manager and director in various different roles, and one of my things that I sometimes get trapped in is that I haven't done everything that I need to do, and I feel like I'm failing by not completing all my tasks. So that's what I'm going to focus on. You think about which time or times you want to call back that lost part of yourself, and let's say it now with strong intention. And you can do this as many times as you like. You can do it every day or once a week. But the more you do it, it's a powerful affirmation of releasing yourself from once negative situations. You can see it on many different levels. You can see it as just a simple psychological technique, and I'm not a psychologist, so I wouldn't try and pretend to be one. Or you could see it on a more spiritual level. It doesn't matter, actually. The fact is the technique's very powerful. So think about those times or times you want to call back now where you felt like you lost yourself, and say with strong intention, I call back the lost parts of myself. I call back the lost parts of myself. I call back the lost parts of myself. Okay. So remember, it's all about the intention. It's an affirmation. It's as powerful as you make it. It's the same with anything in life. Intention leads to action. Right, let's just finish off today on this beautiful day of May the 1st, and the birds are singing outside. It's the Celtic festival of Beltane, and it's special significance in many different calendars. It's May Day, Labour Day, right, let's do the 5C meditation now. If you've not seen any of the other videos, this is simply, you put your hands like that, 4 fingers, 1 thumb, 5 and 5, and then you breathe in through your nose on a count to 5, and breathe out on a count to 5. And it's called the 5C because as you breathe in on a count to 5 through your nose, you imagine a wave building towards the shore. And as you breathe out, and on a count to 5, you imagine the wave breaking on the shore. And we do that in a cycle. So our meditation is like tuning in with the tides. It's a sort of a visualization of the tides with the breath. Right, let's do that then. So breathe in through your nose on a count to 5, and imagine the wave building towards shore. And breathe out on a count to 5 and imagine the wave breaking on the shore. And in. And out.